And welcome back. As you can see, we have been launching our attacks against the Germanic Federation, but now it is the time to hand over the turn to my ally and my opponents. But currently, the Franks are doing nothing, really. I don't know what they're up to anymore. The Longobards are preparing a counter-assault, maybe? So we might as well... We might need to... Actually, it would be better to move this navy all the way down here, wouldn't it? Just station right outside of Bulgaria. Just no apparent reason. We're also at war with the Gauls, so it is likely that we're going to have to do an assault there. Which, for the time being, it seems a bit difficult. I guess we're gonna try and repair some buildings. Because currently we can't move this army out. If I was to see the Provincial screen, I could rename these cities, but you guys aren't giving me any names to rename them to, so. Celtic paganism's on the fall, and the growth is very low. And the only thing that's keeping order in this town is our military presence. Without governor, we don't really have anyone to issue edicts. I'm gonna pick you. No. I'm gonna pick a candidate. See if there's a lord amongst them. And Taskmaster, he's good. Okay, did I not select the tech? Right, so what we want to do is we want to make sure that all our other provinces near the borders and that. I think this is in, that is Nobros. So now we should, yep, now he's stationed in Narberos. No? Oh well. Tell me he's not the governor of, no, he's the governor of Takaro. Go figure. We can't do anything. You really can't. Ah, there we are. So, religious influence, power of Tartaros. That means there'll be more influence over time. Like, I'm planning on making these strongholds for our faith. Because that's sort of like our thing. We need 3 provinces, well, 5 full of our faith. So we have 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So currently we have 3. But if we sort of expand ourselves out, then we might. Currently attacking them head on in a heavily fortified city with 1 army is not a suitable option. I'm not gonna, well, we'll just start a bit of raiding, I guess. This is one of our better trained armies. Unlike the southern host here. So they'll be forced out to engage as the standards of Caesar. So, these rebellions were very typical. As you may tell, the Roman Empire had a very tough time controlling all these provinces with barbarians coming in and demanding for better rights and that. You know. Because they were Fendori, they weren't citizens, so they weren't allowed to stand in political offices. But at the same time, you need to keep it Roman. This eventually led to the fall, but first there was the Huns, and the Germans proved themselves by helping the Romans out, believe it or not. I mentioned this before, haven't I? How they helped out the Western Roman Empire. It was the Visigoths who were like, we hate the Huns too, let's join up. Both do their high fives and that. And they both marched to battle. Now, this battle was odd for the Romans because they brought more heavy cavalry than infantry. But obviously that was a counter to the Huns. So the Visigoths formed the center, and the Romans got word that the Visigoths were going to break. Because they're king. So legend has it that the Romans sent a guy to kill their king, so it would anger the Visigoths. Kind of worked. They won the battle. Attila died shortly after. Oh. Appears the Longobards are looking to attack the gates. Feck. Ah. I have no interest in taking Hensterford. I have no interest in trying to even take it right now. Why do I need to be aware of the Eastern Roman Empire? And how are they even surviving? Look at that. Seen that host up there? The Eastern Roman Empire could easily march up an army. They're obviously looking to take that settlement. The Visigoth, well, the Longobards ain't gonna cross down here because this is our land. And we hold a fortified city. Our units aren't that good.
We request that you join this war as honor demands.
No.
If not honor, then self-interest should move you.
Look, I'm sorry. I can't help you.
My people.
I'm already having to fight a lot of Sea Raiders and Gauls and whatnot. Like that. Bugger, I was hoping it wouldn't get across.
Retreat, my warriors! Retreat!
So we'd have to retreat into London. Oh, come on! Well, bugger. As much as I hate to do this, I want to try and get as many men out. Yeah, I think they killed our entire host. How could they kill our entire host? You better killed a lot. You only killed 400? You could have at least killed the levies. Ay, 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 míos Dios. Now we're in problem. Wait, did those Gauls just retreat? Okay. Somebody was killed in action. Term of office. No. Right, so they literally marched over and take our damn fleet out. Okay. And now the Gauls are seeking to expand, so we'll take up a defensive position there. Get the shipyards into work. We're gonna need a lot of boats.
Recruiting more ships for the tribe.
There's our reserve army. We never did really have enough funds to make it up until now. It's quite interesting why the hell they didn't continue their attack. It's not really that formidable, to be honest with you. It's actually quite weak. But hey. So they've left their capital open. Which I guess can just be taken care of by this army. Like an assault on that capital shouldn't be that tough. Even with naval reinforcements. We still have a lot of good warriors. Skirmishers and that mostly. They're decent, at least. How are they besieging over so few forces? We'll do that. We will make that for the public order. Down here, with our military presence, we can keep everything under control. For a while, at least. Just remove that. I want that. And I want that. For food. This army down here, you can stop force marching. There's some good units that can be recruited down in those provinces. We just really have these little standard armies sitting down here. Yeah. So I'm gonna miss out the... Well, yeah, we sort of have to miss out the next turn, don't we? I guess you can just continue raiding. I need you I need you up north. Where's our other guy? Targonus. Ah, nice, Targonus. Disrupt settlement. Okay, cool. Ah, yeah, we also have to repair Argentum to the north, which shall be fun. So, oh, look at that. We have both of these techs done now. Okay. So, let's try. Oh, the archery range. We still haven't picked into the Caledonian elite archers. Once we do that, we will do significantly better. But I'll see you at the end of this turn. No! I'm already dealing with the Geats. I'd rather go up to the Geats lands, then you send me the offer. Then you send me the offer. But, right now, I am pursuing a very big war against the Longobards, which the Saxons have just won for us. No, great, now they're launching an attack on Vestera. No, now they're going to launch an attack near Oblos. If they're going to launch an attack near Oblos, then that's a bad sign. We could take the Geats' homeland, but that would probably make them even more powerful, thinking of it. Because when you think about it, what's worse? Having Vikings in one place, or having or having just thousands of Viking fleets wondering about your damn empire? So it's best as well we leave them. Those Eastern Roman armies are very big. But I don't know what they're doing with them. The Saxons are good friends. Look at that, they routed all the Longobard armies for the picks. Probably in their best interest, because if they allowed the Longobards up there, then their armies would probably move into Saxon territory. Ah, there's a Simpani. Ah, we have a son.
Ready for orders.
I'm tired of this. Do what must be done. Hey children, look at this. Yep. Well, that's what you get, really. Ooh, nice helmet. Jeez. Somebody's going to be terrified. Oh my goodness. Yeah. We don't want to mess with that guy. I mean, like, that helmet is... I can understand if you don't want to go near him. Don't crash. Hold on. Yeah, sometimes it does that. So, we might not even need to go into battle about this one. But I guess having a battle every episode's not bad. They don't really have a good fleet. Not really anything. So I'll see you on the battlefield. Oh well, let's get this over and done with. I don't particularly like the Romans. Well, the Gauls in this case. In my opinion, they should have just given their land to us. Now it appears we didn't need to do anything. The escalation's pretty high, so... yeah. Raids have been efficient. Efficient enough to allow us a place on the walls. Sadly enough, our low-tier Celtic units will have to be used as the meat shields. So I want the battering ram there, under their control. Who's taking all the ladders? The spearmen? Spearmen have at least some value, believe it or not. Including the general. I need those guys. I have, you guys, actually. They'll be more suited. I have a few units of spearmen, I guess, as well. Even though I don't like the concept of using spears in a damn siege battle, because, you know, they hardly got any cavalry. And I doubt the AI is going to be smart enough to send it outside, but, yeah. So this is my more elite formation I'm going to hold back. It's basically just axemen in that. So they're going to be perfect, because they get armor piercing damage. All we just have to do is just make sure. Ah, forgot about that. I'll send some cavalry over, I guess. Yeah, the Celts never really did have good cavalry. It's just simply because of the terrain they live in. But they weren't all bad. I better send over the archers in first. What's this? Scout equites. They wouldn't think about going outside, would they? Nah. Although they are not. Ah, look, these poor Romans are gonna have to witness the massacre. These are Sagittarian Legio. Sagittari ain't bad. They're just bowmen, very crap. More like Fandore. You know, Gaulish levies. But these Legio are well armored. Their skills ain't exactly top notch, mind you. Because when you look, my guys do more damage. But my guys are wearing pajamas and they're wearing chainmail. And when you think of it, they do last a lot longer to fight because of that. I'm gonna bring up the elite detachments. These are more like the stormers. Cheap infantry to storm the ranks. I'm gonna bring up my javelins as well. Really, the objective of this is just to annoy the enemy a good bit. Like, we know the Romans have too many good shields. And it's unlikely we're gonna get any casualties due to the arcs we're firing in. But we can try. Soon we'll get better archers. We just need to get the facilities first. But because we had to storm all those settlements, it's not exactly easy. Ah, so they started to use fire arrows, have they? Oh well, they got inside the settlement. So here comes our first little storm units. Piling up on in that wall. Hopefully these guys get that gate open for us. In the meantime, these guys have the wonderful job of holding them off. We want them to engage the Legio. I want these guys to try and last against the Comitas, but they're Comitas. Appears our Celtic woodrunners are gonna run into a big problem. Then Legio ain't exactly their forte. We do have a unit on the battering ram. So I guess it didn't really matter if we captured the gate or not. Our guys are just getting massacred. What the hell are they doing? You're not meant to be going up on the walls. So yeah, spearmen are getting massacred. Okay, storm units. I want the heavy swordsman to go over there. And the axeman can't handle the Legio. And you're not going in. You're just terrible. I guess you're involved in the combat now, idiots. Hopefully we can just overwhelm them with sheer numbers. As you can see, battle over here is going pretty well. Don't know how the hell they're doing it. But they are. Ah! They've captured a tower.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
Mm-hmm. So there goes the first wave, I reckon. Second wave's gonna make their way up through here. Now these guys are true stormtroops. To get inside, lead you are dead. Because you can beat lightly armored Caledonians. But you cannot beat well-armored Caledonians. For the Romans simply lacked the gusto. Oh my goodness, these guys won? Oh well. Well, yeah, see, look, these guys are... Yeah. Oh well. Do you have the marina?
Forward! Enemy troops are at the walls.
Who wants... Who's that unit? Don't really care who you are. I more or less care where the heavy... Ah, there they are. So yeah, now the Romans are in a desperate state. We're probably going to be rushing down. These are they kept Explordinarian. I do not like Explordinari. Simply because of the fact that they're useless against us. Because all our units get guerrilla deployment. They get guerrilla deployment, but they are lightly armored. They're only... Yeah, I know. It's a very slow day. Oh my. They've been wasting their ammo. I need those axemen up here. Pronto. So it looks like the Explordinari are forming a shield wall, I reckon. They're like, don't worry, man. We can hold back these lightly Caledonian infantrymen that just slaughtered through our elite heavy infantry units. Yeah. Look at that, they're trying to escape. That's cute. Really is cute. Throw your jabs. You see, javelins do a lot of damage. Or they should be doing a lot of damage. There we go. Let's just give it a little while. Yes, just give it. Like 5 or 10 minutes tops. You're not exactly fearless. I just seen 2 units run away. More commentatas. More marines. Sometimes cavalry's good in a salmon. I'm gonna need these 2. It's likely that we're gonna be here for a while. Hope they do. Expendable spear units, go. They're my only spearmen, but the Romans are not exactly known for their good horses. And we've only ever seen a glimpse of the Huns. Look at these guys, they're like, sir, are we gonna make it? Nope. Ah, here comes our cavalry. Yeah, so a pretty bloody battle for the walls, but with sheer perseverance, we have made it through.
The unit is running from the enemy.
So, let's assemble the shock infantry again. This is not gonna end well for those guys. Let's try and get to the top of the column. There we go. And look at those Romans, they're like, okay man, listen up. If we point our... Oh wait, those are the Explordinari. What are they doing? Frenzy. Swordsmen don't do exactly well against... Well, swordsmen do well against spearmen, but when they're mounted on a horse, somehow we do better. I want these guys out there. Roman bowmen marines. Romans were actually quite good sailors. Despite what you think about it. Like, they won that war against Carthage. Carthage was a very maritime empire. If any of you know what I'm talking about, then good, you actually do know a thing about history and understand my channel. If you do not, just leave right now. Because if you don't have an interest, then why are you watching my channel? This series is all about me talking about history and recreating it in a style that I like. Caledonian heavy swordsman, you gotta work, you got a job. Yeah, I don't know what these Romans do. Like, the AI is sometimes very dumb, but you gotta understand, it's very hard to program AI. Very hard. Like, you have to program them to handle every situation and outcome by themselves. And let alone pathfinding. And yeah. I feel those wood runners are gonna run into quite a big problem again. Yeah, javelins lay off. Like there. So it looks like we finally barged our way in. We need to capture this point. Now we have a full complete province. Oh, that's nice. That's very well guarded. Like, I hate in the last room too, there was no towers around the port, but then again, it's kind of like a lifesaver when it came to online combat. So, yeah. Ah, that's why. There's a barrier. Knock it down. Like, these are axemen. And not very well known about the axemen in this game is that they actually do chop down barriers quicker. Because have you ever tried to chop down something with a spear? It's quite difficult. So, as usual, heavy casualties. Lots of the old levy units dying against better trained Romans. But hey, what you gonna do? Should we sack the settlement? Might as well. Probably got a lot of money. Sempani were there. Jeez. We could subjugate it? No. Then again... because subjugation doesn't work that well. If we... oh. Sanitation's already very good. We don't need that building. That building is just... bad. Well, then again, having an instant chieftain's hut is actually quite a good idea. Military jays are also nice in this area. If we rebuild you... Sanitation 10, jeez, that's a... oh, well, join us next time as... well, we continue the works of the Romans in our newly conquered province, and... you... cut out. You don't need the raid anymore. He's probably, like, raiding from the guy who just took the settlement, like, what the hell are you doing? I was ordered the raid. But I take the place. There. So, yeah. So, the war continues. It's a very long war. Neither side wins, but now with winter settling in. Yeah. Wait a minute, hold on. Did these guys capture another settlement? Damn it, that settlement was just starting to like us. But we can't march through Vandal lands, can we?
Getting on our way.
We have to find and kill them all. I'll see you next time as we continue the pursuit of the Gaulish forces and clean up any other Germanic resistance. See you then.